Hello, everyone. News Channel 3 Chief Meteorologist Keith Thompson with a live YouTube and Facebook update. I do not know why my green screen effect is not working, but it is not. So I'm not going to be on camera for very long here. I'm going to pop this up full here. Let's see if I can do this. No, not that one. Here we go. Let's see if I can do this. There we go. So this is what we're going to be doing here. While I talk, you're going to see the graphics here. You see what we have. Of course, I was with Colin for severe weather coverage. We had a few tornado warnings. We were on the air about 2 hours or so, something like that, covering those tornadoes. It has been a stormy night for sure. And there does look to be some more storms coming. Whether they're going to be severe or not is still questionable, as I'll show you coming up in just a little bit as we go hour by hour. But storms right now are going pretty strong in Illinois, the Chicago area, and also in Wisconsin. So we've got our eyes on those. Christine, good evening to you. Hope all is well. So here's what we have. Coopersville in the house, Chris. Thanks for being here. Mild temperatures in the meantime, and a mixed weekend is on the way. I'll go back and forth from time to time. Let's see if it'll let me do this. There you go. So you can see that I don't have my green screen effect behind me. I don't know why that is, like I said, so I won't even deal with it. I'll just go back to here. All right, let's get to it. Let's figure out what's going on here, what's coming up next. We start with our bus stop forecast here. Gary, calm before more storms. Thanks. We used, I think, your vid there, right? You were looking out over the Fort Custer. Pam, hello to you. Saugatuck in the house. Heather, thanks for the thanks. Appreciate it. I do think, Gary, we're going to have some more storms coming through. The question is if they're going to be severe. Right now, they're going pretty strong in Wisconsin and Illinois. So we've got an eye on those to be sure. Terry, hello to you. Thanks for being here. I don't think so, but it's not a given. It's definitely not a green light to go yet because of what's going on across the lake. Carol, thanks. And I'll pass that along to Colin. Philip, hello to you. Holly, hello. Barb. Tim, hello. Christine, thanks. I am good. Thank you very much. Hope you are too. Ryan, thanks for watching. Appreciate it very much. Natasha, at the movie theater where you maybe didn't hear any of it then. John in Manistee, lots of rain. Hey, Brown, good to see you. Always good to see you. Thank you for checking in here. K&M in the house. Thanks, Chris, and I'll pass that along to Colin too. He's the driver of the truck there on that one. I'm just along for the ride. Leslie. Didn't have any severe storms where you are. All right, let me get to it here. We got a lot of folks in the room, and I'm not going to be able to do all of the roll call, so I apologize. I'm going to get back to this screen just to show you. I don't know what happened to my green screen effect that shows, the weather set behind me, but I don't have that. So I'm just going to you're just going to have to hear the voice here. So we're off to school with cloudy skies and 50. We're heading home with a temperature of about 60 under mostly cloudy skies. It will be mild. All right, let's get to radar and talk about what's next. I don't think that we're going to have another round of severe weather. I'll say that. But I do think we're going to have some more thunderstorms that will be arriving here about 11 o'clock or midnight. The forecast models that I'm looking at, the trend seems to be weakening there. These are strong right now over on the other side of the lake. Here's what's going on. This is live Doppler radar here. I'm going to zoom out and show you. We're actually in between two systems. Where you see that yellow there is where there is a tornado watch. So that's eastern Wisconsin and northeastern Illinois. Northeastern Illinois. Danny, I hope you're doing well there in Pavilion. Boy, it got dicey in Pavilion Township to be sure. Sherry, howdy to you. K&M got 6 in. That's awesome. That's awesome. Good for you. What's next for Goebel? Cindy, let's get right to it. Brown, yeah, I think Brown, I'm sorry. I do think you can. Jesse from Shipshewana, got some storms down there too. You know what? Is it Zion? Yes. We've never gone to shelter here, but if it were to go right overhead, then yeah, I would definitely go. Our newsroom is in the basement. I would head down there. Sharon, thanks for tuning in from Lansing. I hope you're doing well too. All right, let's talk about what's going on. I'm going to have to miss some of the roll call, and I do apologize. You see those thunderstorms right now that are rumbling through Wisconsin, in Milwaukee, and in Chicago. those are going to be making their way across the lake. So let's see what they're going to look like as we go hour by hour. We start at 10 o'clock, which is only 30 minutes. And that first round continues to move away to the east. Here's the second round. You see it at 10 o'clock, moving out from Wisconsin. Going to stop it here at 12 o'clock as it's making it onto the lakeshore. I will say the trends are, in looking at some of the model data, that it's going to weaken as it approaches and moves into West Michigan. So I don't think that we're going to have another round of severe weather. So that would be Amanda for you in Gull Road. Robin, thanks for that report from Pavilion. I got to tell you, Sturgis, Emma, I think there might be some more thunderstorms here tonight. In fact, there probably will be. I don't expect them. I don't expect them to be. I don't expect them to be severe. Looks like I'm going to have to do some gardening there. Jesse, back to the Berg tomorrow night. Awesome. Timmy, hello to you. In BC, had some nasty storms come and go, no damage. Dr. Coyote Minden in the house. Judy, yeah, some sightings definitely with some of the clouds. That was interesting here. Coldwater, hello, represent. So here's what I'm thinking. This was all elevated. So yes, there was rotation, but no, that rotation never made it all the way to the ground. Yeah, we did have some interesting wall clouds that were lowering. We did have some interesting photos come in, but there's no damage. I mean, none. This is really odd. The rotation, the pattern, the signature there of rotating wind was so strong. But you got to remember, this is something to remember. Think about this. The data that we're using was coming from the radar site in Grand Rapids. And when we get closer to the Michigan-Indiana line, we can use it from northern Indiana. I believe what we were using this time was all from Grand Rapids. So the radar, of course, is tilted up a little bit. Can't shoot straight. It's tilting up a little bit. So by the time that radar beam gets to us, as the crow flies, let's say 40 miles away, that radar beam is in the neighborhood of, I think, about 3,000 or 4,000 feet up. I believe it might be a little higher than that. And so when it's showing us rotation, what it's showing us is what's going on a few thousand feet above the surface. What we need are spotter reports or reports of damage to let us know if any of that is actually going on the ground. So that signature that we got tonight, if you were watching our coverage tonight, that signature of rotation that we got tonight looked the very same as the rotation signature that we got in the Three Rivers and the Union Lake and Union City tornadoes 3 weeks ago, right? 4 weeks ago now, almost. Okay, it looked the same. But the difference, of course, was that rotation was making contact with the ground 4 weeks ago in Union City and in Edwardsburg and in Three Rivers. But this time it stayed elevated the whole time. And so not one damage report from that signature going all the way from Cass County all the way up into northern Calhoun County. That's sort of wild, for sure. Kendra, round two, I don't think it's going to be as bad. Michael, how bad in Grand Rapids? Oh, there you go. Yeah, Gary, seeing information that 90-mile-an-hour winds at about 3,000 feet. So it stayed elevated. Joanne, I'm glad I didn't blow away too. Oh wow, Leslie. Okay, so then yeah, the basement's still here. It's still the basement's still here. Interesting. I didn't know you worked at KZO back in the 70s. That's pretty wild. Ken, we still have, by the way, some, the studios, the radio studios are still here. They just are used now as offices, but those glass studios, radio. Ken, thanks for that. I appreciate it. I want to be done for the night too. So Andrea and Kendra, thank you so much, Donna. I appreciate that. Todd, I-94, Kalamazoo later tonight. Let's go hour by hour. I'll do that again, and I'll show you what I think we're looking at here. Okay, you see those storms right now coming out of Illinois, coming out of Wisconsin. Those are going to be making their way here. Okay, watch. We go from 10 o'clock to about midnight, and they'll be on the lakeshore. But they do look to be weakening as they move through. So I don't expect that this is going to be bringing us severe weather. That said, we're going to be here. We're not going anywhere. And we'll continue to follow it for sure. You can see everything's gone here by about 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning at the latest. So the second round is not going to be around long. I don't anticipate it being as rough as the first round, but there are no guarantees with that. So we're going to continue to keep an eye on it. Oakwood neighborhood, Joanne, and the first sirens went off. We heard the sirens in the studio. It's so eerie when you hear that. Brad, Union City, same story. Still probably some thunderstorms late tonight, probably midnight-ish maybe. Not expecting them to be severe, but it's not the all clear on those just yet. Todd, thanks for the thanks. Marcia, just a boatload of rain in Plainwell. Okay, some places just got some heavy rain. All right, so that's where you see our hour by hour is, and then tomorrow we're actually, I think in the afternoon, going to see some sunshine. Look at that. Tomorrow afternoon actually is looking like it's improving quite a bit. Oh, Holly chimed in your photo earlier. Sweet. Maybe we'll use it. I appreciate that. We're somewhat out of the woods. We're not totally out of the woods yet because I still think we have a chance for seeing some more of those storms tonight between about 10 o'clock and about 1 in the morning. I don't expect them to be severe, but they have been rather nasty in Wisconsin and Illinois. Forecast models, the forecast discussion, for example, indicating that they are expected to weaken as they move through here. But until that happens, we're going to be on guard. Showers and storms Saturday, Friday night into Saturday morning, not looking as impressive. So still some storms, but not looking for severe. And in the meantime, Sunday, cooler for Easter Sunday at 44 degrees. Next week does look to be a little quieter, thankfully. Oh, wow, that's crazy. Todd and Gaming's players took cover at your apartments. Well, good for them for paying attention, right? That warm front is past us. It's to the north. I don't have the temperatures up, but we are quite a bit warmer right now than we were, let's say, 6 hours ago. Heavy rain in Grand Junction. Thanks for that report. Appreciate it. Portage safe from tornadoes. Yes, I think we can breathe now. We can breathe easier. But I will say this. I'm going to continue to watch that second line that's going to be coming through here between about 10 o'clock and about 1 in the morning from west to east. I don't anticipate that being too active, not as active as what we had, but it is something that we'll keep an eye on. Yeah, not quite, Miles. So, Luann, your tree budget is shot. No, we don't need any more of that, right? Nikki East Leroy, similar story. Trenton, I don't think severe on Saturday. I'm not thinking so. Yeah, that would be nice. We needed to hold off until after the Tigers game. In the meantime, get this. I think tomorrow, the weather for tomorrow's home opener at Comerica is actually going to be pretty nice. It'll be the first time that's happened in a while, right? Courtney, hello to you in Marshall. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it very much. Ashley, Branch County tonight again, maybe a few scattered showers and storms. I don't expect anything severe. We're going to be on guard, but I don't expect anything severe. Megan, how's Battle Creek? Hold on, let me get rid of this. There we go. How's Battle Creek for tornadoes? I think we've had our scare for the night. Thanks for the thanks, Ashley. Appreciate it. All right, everybody, I'm going to skate. It's 9:34. The next update for the SPC, I don't think is going to come until overnight, Kendra. I don't think it's going to come until overnight. Gary, oh, wow, okay. Yeah, okay, interesting. It wasn't moving as fast either, Gary, that second round, I don't think. Olivet tonight, Evan, I think between like about 11 o'clock and midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning, you're going to hear some thunderstorms. I don't anticipate them being severe, but it's not the all clear yet. Still doing a little homework on those and trying to figure that out. Mike, Genesee County, no, I don't think, not after this round that's coming right now. I don't think that you're going to see anything. You might see some out of the stuff that we just experienced, but the stuff that's coming late tonight and overnight, I don't think so. Not for Genesee, I don't think so. I agree with that, Ryan. We need a break. Thanks so much, Casimir. I appreciate that, Casimir. Thank you so much. And Michael and GR, so you're going to have any tornadoes tonight? I don't anticipate that. No damage, Kathleen. I didn't see any damage anywhere. And that, again, is a sign that I think that rotation, which was for real, but it was all elevated. It didn't make its way down to the ground. All right, everybody, I'm going to skate. I'll be live in 24 minutes on ArcWest, Michigan at 10. I'll be live in an hour 24 on the Mothership News Channel 3. I hope to catch you in one of those. CK, hello to you in Clarendon. Lily, thanks. Hello to you in Battle Creek. And Gia, hello to you. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. All right, everybody, if I don't catch you on the tube tonight, tomorrow morning, Jeff Porter is going to be here with a recap and looking ahead to our next round of storms coming Saturday. And also some cooler air for the weekend for Thanksgiving, for Easter, and then looking ahead to next week as well. Latoya, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. That does mean the world to me. And thank you, Holly. I appreciate that so much. Bobby, I'll see you at 10. Thank you so much. Cody, hello to you in White Pigeon. I'll be live at 11. WWMT.com's Keith Thompson. At Weatherman Keith is for X, YouTube, Instagram, and Threads. Jeff is here in the morning, 4:30 to 9 with an update. He's got you again at noon. I'll be back at 5:30, and 6. We'll do another Facebook Live tomorrow night. All right, everybody, have a good night. Let's stay safe together. We're going to stay with you, by the way. If that second round that comes through late tonight turns out to be anything, I'll be here, and I'll be on the air. All right? Good night, everybody. Hey, we made it to Friday. I almost missed that. That's the most important part. Have a good night, and I'll see you again tomorrow if I don't catch you tonight.